So what does affordable housing look like in the US? It's pretty much everybody's vehicles now. That's the growing trend. People are moving into their cars because they can't afford the rent, and they realize that it's an upward battle that they're not able to fight.
Okay, so I am homeless and I'm living a double life. Let me kind of explain that. So I have a home and I live in it 3 days a week. My lease ends at the end of June, so I will be homeless full time. But right now, 4 days out of the week, I work at another place about an hour away from my home and I live in my car. It's a good tester run for me because I will be doing it full time. So if any of you have tips, tricks, and it's not like the glamorous like van life with heaters and showers and toilets, it is a car. I live in a car. I will be living in this car until it dies on me. But I'm trying to get out of debt. So I'm working 2 full-time jobs. One with the homeless, so I have been working with the homeless population for over 6 years. Have never really understood homelessness until now, and even now my homelessness is glamorous to them. But I've never done this before, and I'm quite curious, like, if any of you have lived in a car, what are your tips, your tricks, all of that fun stuff, because I will be doing it full time and I'm very excited to do it. I will make my money and then get a place eventually, but I have some goals and bills that I really want to pay off first. And with today's economy, it just doesn't seem like it's possible at this moment for me to do both. So this is what I'll be doing. I will continue to do things, update things if it's necessary, if this is even a thing for other people. But yeah, I'm curious to know.
I'm a noob van lifer after living in a car for 3 years, and it really saddens me how many people are still commenting to this day. How many more people are commenting on my post saying I'm about to live in my car next week. I'm moving into my van in 2 months. I'm moving into my SUV. I'm moving into my minivan, whatever it may be, my vehicle, my car, my sedan. And it's like getting so much worse. And these people are not doing it because they want to. They're doing it because they have to. Even popular creators here on TikTok are moving into their cars because they can't anymore, because it's an easier alternative, because they would rather not feed the beast. They don't want to work 5 jobs for an apartment building that has 1 room. Like, it's gotten insane and out of hand.
Y'all see all these cars? This is just one QT. Every one of these cars got people sleeping in them. It's somewhere in Atlanta. Every one of them got people sleeping in them.
It is getting down into the 30s tonight, and I live in a van with no working heat. And people ask me all the time, Liz, how do you stay warm? Okay, let me tell you, layers, so many layers. I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants. I'm wearing like fleece-lined leggings, sweatpants, sweatshirt, jacket, 2 pairs of socks. Insulate the van. We gotta have all the window covers up. I'm burning some candles to make it nice and cozy. I'm heating up some water to make some apple cider, little packets of that. And honestly, for me, I really feel like just making the environment super cozy makes me feel warmer personally. On top of that, I also have a little heating pad that I plug in and preheat my bed with. Also, hot hands are great.
It's Wednesday and I'm almost out of money. I'll get paid again on Monday, but I gotta really be on a tight budget until then. So tonight I went to Meijer and I got everything I got was $5.38. I got some of this ham, $2.71, and it smells really good. I think it's really good, high quality ham. And I picked up one of these French breads, 92 cents. And then I got some cupcakes that were $1.75. So And I got some chips and some water left over from a few days ago, so I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna make it. Just gonna be rough until Monday. Hey, stay strong, my friends. Be resilient.
I know I'm just kind of a different breed of a person when people ask me how I am doing in my van and how the transition was. And I literally tell them, like, there's literally no issue. There wasn't really much of a transition. Like I get stuff out of totes. I really don't care. It's like a little cold sometimes, still don't care. None of the things are problematic for me. I don't feel smaller. I've actually honestly feel happier in my car than I did my apartment. I think the biggest thing that is just a little bit more awkward for me is like explaining it to people that I live in my van. Some people have like this really cool reaction where they're like, oh my gosh, good for you, like what a journey. And then other people are like, are you safe? But yeah, no, the whole idea of living out of my van is honestly just a total breeze for me. I haven't minded anything at all.
Van lifing is one of the greatest life skills I have ever acquired. It took me an extremely long time for like this to normalize in my body and like feel like something that was natural to me. But now that it has, you're telling me I can just change my environment whenever I feel like I need a change in scenery for pretty much free. I don't have to plan to go places, that I can just pick up and go whenever the feeling moves me. That on most major roads throughout the United States, I know where to stop, that I've been to most gas stations, that I know what places that I like, that I know places to camp, that I could drive 20 hours-ish in any direction and literally not have to turn on the GPS because I know where I'm going. It is the best set of skills I've ever developed.
I live in a van in a parking lot and I don't want to travel. I don't want to find another spot. I like this parking lot. This is the best parking lot that I have ever seen. And I've traveled to a lot of parking lots. I've lived in my van full-time for 10 months, and I've had the van for 4 years, so I would just go on like part-time trips, right? This parking lot is quiet. It's hidden. There's great internet service, so I can do all the work I need to do. But I know it sounds weird that I'm living in a parking lot, that I stay in the parking lot, and that I don't want to leave the parking lot. But maybe if you were in my situation, you would understand. I like living in this parking lot more than I liked living in my old neighborhood. It's more quiet, there's less traffic, and there's a grocery store right here. I'm also making acquaintances with the people in the grocery store. They notice me, they recognize me, they're really nice to me. They know this is my van. There's a mall that's walking distance. There's lots of food. There's a Ross. So really everything I need is right here in this parking lot.
So vehicle living is not just an aesthetic way of life anymore or a nomadic choice. It is about survival in 2025. There are so many people that are living in their cars and their vans. And to add another layer of heartache and difficulty, winter is quickly approaching. In fact, a lot of areas in the US have already received snow and freezing temperatures. People are living in their vehicles in freezing temperatures outdoors. Currently where I am in Oklahoma, our homeless shelters are already asking for donations for the cold weather gear because we're already experiencing really cold temperatures, even though we don't have snow on the ground or anything. But people need these items, and we'll be going and picking up a lot of these things to donate, because it's really, really sad to see what's going on, especially in this type of weather and these type of conditions. And this situation is affecting people of all ages. It's affecting our youth, middle-aged workers, people that are retired and should be living in a stable condition. So keep all of this in mind as we move into the winter weather. If you have it on your heart to donate to a local shelter, and if you have it within your capability, I recommend doing so. Help others that need help around you. And let's hope that this trend doesn't continue to be a trend in 2026. Let's hope that there are some solutions that do end up taking place. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments down below. As always, take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in the next video.